Alright, YouTube fans. Good day, good morrow, wherever you are, depending on your time zone. As always, it's Keisha's Corner, and we're just gonna get into it. A couple of things off the bat first. Shout outs to Mommy and New, shout outs to Jazzy Jigsaw, and shout outs to D. Claire. And D. Claire is an up and coming jewelry slash crocheting designer and maven, and the chick is amazing. I am actually commissioning a bracelet and earrings from her. So as soon as I get those in, and I'm very excited, when I get those in, I'm going to share those with you guys and give you her info, so that way if you're interested in any of the stuff that she designs, you can get in contact with her, or you can always get in contact with her through me by doing the, questions, responses down there, or you can either subscribe somewhere either on this side or that side, depending on where they situated. Yeah, so now that I've taken care of that, and most importantly, shout outs to all of you guys who subscribe and hang out with me every day or every time that I post one of these blog episodes about my random rantings and whatever's new and popping in my brain. Also, yay! I've got my gangsta panda sweater on because it's frigid in my house. Brr. And I'm not a big fan of the cold. I do it when I need to, but I'd rather be someplace warm. Okay, now that we've gotten that out the way, alright, a little more AmBw stuff. There are two underground movies that I have seen recently. Well, not recently, but have rewatched in its entirety recently, and I think they're amazing. One is a film short called Tall Enough. This was a Bloomingdale's contest. I don't want to misquote the scenario that it was out of, but I believe it was a Bloomingdale's contest for filmmakers to create a short about a variety of subjects. And this filmmaker, who was amazing, and I'm so sorry that their name escapes me right now. I will try to clear that up and caption it and put it like somewhere down here for you guys to see. And they did a movie short called Tall Enough, and everybody who I've ever talked to about it thought the same thing, that it was absolutely amazing, very interesting, very intimate, and a really good portrayal, because the couple seemed like, most of us can't tell whether or not it's a actor and actress or whether or not they actually got an actual couple. And what I like is they look like everyday people. They look like the guys and the girls you see on the street, as opposed to somebody getting like a Scarlett Johansson and like a Idris Elba, God love them, to come and do this scene, which we all thought was amazing because the chemistry was perfect. They really were into each other, and it seemed like a real circumstance that would take place. The other one is Akira's Hip Hop Shop, or pardon my rusty Japanese, Akira's Hip Hop Shop. Again, amazing movie. Jason Kirsten Lee, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Forgive me if I'm not. Amazing acting. And if those of you who are not familiar with him, he was Ando from Heroes. So again, that automatically caught my attention, the fact that he did this movie. Two amazing pieces of work, and I've been getting my hands on some AmBw books, by the way. Just a couple of titles right off the top of my head. One is Loving Jiro. I believe her name is Tracy Jordan, and she has a very unusual spelling. Again, I'll put more info down there for you guys. In Deep Kimchi. I know that sounds so wicked, but In Deep Kimchi was another good book. I'm not going to give you all the subplots, but these are just some titles that you guys should get familiar with if you're into, or you didn't know they existed and wanted to find some good AmBw romance. Now, with the AmBw romance books, they kind of fall into subgenres. Some are erotic fiction, some are just regular romance, so the possibilities for which you can find out there are endless. And now, yay, we have writers, including myself, who's working on 2 books for you guys, who are putting this out there for you and putting this out on the forefront, so that way we can sort of see what our lives look like in print. So I'm very excited. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? What are your comments? If you guys know some awesome movies or titles, I'm still trying to find if anybody has where I can get my hands on catfish and black bean sauce. I'm still looking for that movie. Darn you, Netflix, for not having it and starting me trying to find this movie. If you guys can find that, let me know so that way I can buy this movie ASAP. If you guys have books, movies that you want to suggest, as always, add them here. If you want me to shout you out during the next vlogisode, inbox me or let me know so that way, comment so that way I can make sure to shout you guys out because, I love hanging out with you guys. And thank you all for being amazing. Again, shout outs to all my new subscribers. Yay! And this in ASL is the sign for applause. I do talk with my hands a lot and I tend to use ASL subconsciously. So if I do and I catch it, I'll translate what I'm doing. So that's applause. Yay! For anybody who speaks ASL. And again, just let me know. Let's do this thing together. Like I said, it's going to be funky. It's going to be an amazing ride. Today I'm pretty perky and pretty happy, even though it's almost like 5:30 in the morning. Some days, some things are going to tick me off, and I'm going to share it with you. Some days, some things are going to make me incredibly sad because I read the news a lot, and I'm going to share that with you. But as always, it's going to be an amazing ride, and we're going to do it together. One love. Peace.